Hi guys, welcome to episode 3 of our vlogs. This week's been a really fun packed week. On Wednesday we took the day off work and went to London for the day to see The Lion King at the
Lyceum Theatre.
Lyceum Theatre. We got up quite early in the morning, went into London, went to Covent Gardens, had a look about there, went in the Disney store, obviously. Went for lunch at a pub called the Covent Garden. Yeah, which was really nice. And we went to see The Lion King. We had to have 2 shows. We went to the matinee, which was really good and extremely emotional and just fantastic. It was one of the best things I've ever seen at the theatre.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously the Disney fan of The Lion King's quite a big show anyway, and it's been going for a little while now. It's the first time we've seen it, and it was incredible. It was really well done. The songs were really great. Even the original songs were really good as well. We've got a few pictures of our day, which I'll post up in like a little mini slideshow after this discussion bit. But also while we were there, we picked up a couple of souvenirs from the show itself. Firstly, we've got a big thing about collecting fridge magnets from places we go. So, of course, the first thing I had to get was a fridge magnet. I think it was around...
I think it was £6.
I think it was £6, so reasonably pricey for a fridge magnet, but souvenir's a souvenir. Next we just got the programme. This was £6 with a packet of sweets. Just tells you a bit about the cast and the songs and stuff like that, so it's just a general kind of programme for it. And the last thing we bought was an ornament. It's a Simba's mask ornament, which I'll get out of the box.
This might take a while, it's well wrapped. But I have to say guys, it was absolutely incredible. The show was absolutely breathtaking. And I cried twice. When it started and in the middle of it.
So that's the mask, souvenir mask. It's got a little thread on it for hanging, so you can use it as a Christmas decoration even, or just hold it up, or you can light flat. It's similar to the one that Simba wears in the second half of the show. His is obviously a bit more...
Yeah, so it's adult Simba wears this one.
Flowery, so yeah, that was really nice, and that was only £10. So that's quite a nice little souvenir of the day.
It's a good keepsake, isn't it? Yeah. But we did have a fantastic time, and after we went to see The Lion King, we decided, it was 5 o'clock when we came out, and I thought that the two of us saying there's no way we were getting on the tube to go anywhere else. So we decided to walk to Soho. So we cut through Piccadilly Circus, where we went to M&M World, and again there'll be pictures in the slideshow that Joe puts on. So we did that, and then we walked along to Bodine's, wasn't it?
Bodine's.
We went to Bodine's and we ate there, which was really lovely, really nice food.
It's like an American barbecue place, so we kept on the theme. There's actually another thing we wanted to say. Actually, we did what we call a Disney Withdrawal day,
which is inspired by Ears to You.
Ears to You vlogs. They're probably, well, they're my favourite vloggers. It's Brockford and Promise, and they are absolutely hilarious. They live in America, Nashville at the moment. We've been watching them for about a year or so probably.
Yeah. And
they do this thing, a Disney Withdrawal day. So you wear your magic bands, and you go out and do Disney related things. Obviously we did the Lion King show, we ate in an American barbecue place, and then we went on to Oxford Street to visit the Disney store. Where we bought a few items for Christmas.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. Well, good. Wait, your old isn't. I can show you. So Disney Store have already got out their Christmas bags, guys. So we had to buy one of them, of course, because it's super cute. And that was £2.50.
Yeah.
We bought ornaments, which I'll open. I love this paper. So we bought, it's from the sketchbook collection, and it's Mickey and Minnie in a vintage car, which is really cute. This was $11.99. It's a little bit expensive, I suppose, for our Christmas ornament, but hey, it's Disney.
Actually, that's something we'll do in one of our future vlogs. We're going to, just before Christmas, when we decorate our tree and that, we're going to have a little vlog about all the Disney ornaments we've got, because we picked them up my last 2 visits to Disney World as well. So we'll do a little vlog about what we've got for Christmas.
The second ornament we picked up was Mickey's hand, and it's a hot air balloon. And again, this is from the sketchbook collection. Again, it was $11.99 from the Disney store. This is really cute.
Yeah, it's got the 4 characters, Mickey, Minnie, Goofy and Donald in it.
It's lovely actually, I like that one. We did have a debate while we were in there as to whether to get that or to get the rose from Beauty and the Beast. But we decided on that one, and we'll probably end up picking up the rose from Beauty and the Beast at some point before Christmas. We also purchased more sketchbook actually. This seems to be the theme this year with Disney, the sketchbook minis.
I think Sketchbook are doing a lot of the Christmas stuff this year.
So this one we got a set of 4 ornaments, and it was $13.99, and this is Mickey and Minnie, black and white, so a bit Steamboat Willie. And then the last thing that we bought was a surprise ornament on the 25th day. So I don't know if there's actually something in here. Sorry, I was reading the label. This was $14.99, and it's a
An advent calendar.
Advent calendar. Can't find my words, I'm really sorry guys. I couldn't help myself with this one. We were about to go to the till and I saw it and I was like, oh, we need to buy it, it's really cute. So,
yeah, I mean, it's something you can add stuff to every drawer.
I'm tempted to open it though to find out if there's stuff in there, because it says there's a surprise ornament on the 25th day. It's a little Mickey! Aww. What else is in here? I don't think there is anything else. Yeah, they're all empty, I think. But we'll pop a picture of this up because there's different things every day. There's different pictures. Chip and Dale are on here. Mickey, Pluto, Goofy, Gingerbread.
The drawers different sizes, so in some of them you can put maybe a bit of chocolate or sweet. And others you can put a little ornament
or a surprise for each other.
Or just something Disney. Right, so that covers our week this week. The next part of the vlog we're going to look at our next trip, which is
417 days away.
So initially we started looking at another trip about almost a year ago now. We started thinking about it again, and we had a lot of to and fro when it comes to where to stay. Previously we stayed at a villa. We went in 2012, and that was with my in-laws. That was with Donna's mum and sisters and brother-in-law and a couple of kids. And that was really fun. Then last time it was just the 2 of us. We stayed off-site at a hotel called the Rose and Shingle Creek.
It was beautiful, guys.
Which is a lovely hotel. It's a conference centre as well. But when we were there, I think there was only a conference on 1 or 2 of the days. So it was, I wouldn't say it was empty, but it wasn't that busy when we were there. So it was really good. We went there end of November. No, we went there first 2 weeks in December. Yeah,
3rd of December we went. There's also a golf course and everything at that resort. It was really, the hotel was absolutely beautiful. It was really nice, and I'd definitely go back. It had 3 pools. It was massive. It just, you could explore the hotel forever. It had its own shop. Loads of restaurants. We ate at one of the, is it 5A? Was it 5A?
Yeah, I think so. That's how they do
5A or 5 Diamond restaurant that's there called A Land Remembered, and I've never eaten food like this before in my life. We asked for crab cakes for our starters, and it was just crab meat in a little cake thing. It wasn't what we would expect living here in the UK.
Breadcrumbs.
it was absolutely immense. And then we both had steak, didn't we? I can't remember what type of steak we
I
had.
can't remember what size or
But it looked like a Desperate Dan steak, didn't it? It was absolutely massive. It was really, really big.
It was pricey.
Yeah, very.
It was pricey, but for quality food, it was well worth it. And it was just a little special treat on second from last day, I think it was.
Yeah, it was. And what we found out as well is because we originally booked that through Virgin, we got, I think it was like either a 15 or a 20% discount in that restaurant. So it might be something, guys, when you are checking your paperwork, if you book through Virgin, if you book through Virgin, you will be able to find out if you can get discount in the hotel that you're in.
Yeah. But anyway, that was our last 2 trips, and this trip we were toing and froing about where to stay, and one of the things we thought about was going to stay on property at Disney. We've decided this time that we weren't going to do Universal. We've done Universal both the last 2 times, and I found a lot of roller coasters. I mean, obviously, me being a big guy, a lot of the roller coasters in Universal I couldn't actually get on because of the size of the seats were too small, or the
The harnesses
that come over the top which wouldn't fit on me. So I couldn't go on a lot of the rides. So, and the Harry Potter world, we really loved the Harry Potter stuff, but to buy a ticket for that time and spend time in the park, it's probably a one day to do both parks, and it wasn't something we thought we wanted to really do. So this time we're just going to do purely Disney, so that's why we decided on Disney property.
So this time we did a lot of research on where we wanted to stay in Disney because we couldn't decide between value, moderate or deluxe. So what put up...
Deluxe was pretty soon after we saw the prices.
Yeah, so that's where I was going with that. We decided that after quite a bit of research that we just... Not that we couldn't afford it, we can if we wanted to, but the moderates looked really, really good. And actually, to be honest, there was a couple of value resorts that we wanted to stay in.
Yeah.
We wanted to stay in the sports one. What's it called? All Star Sports?
I thought it was Pop Century.
Oh yeah, Pop Century, we wanted to stay in that one as well. And we wanted to stay at Art of Animation. I think a lot of people want to stay there. But then when we were doing more and more research, we found out about free Disney dining.
Yeah. That was one of the things that really made our mind up when it came to booking and staying on site. Was we waited until April this year when the next year's prices came out, and for the Disney dining, because there was rumours that they might cut it. So if they had cut it, then we were looking at probably staying in a villa, but this time it went forward. Disney dining was offered, so we decided to stay on property at a moderate.
Yeah, we are staying at Disney's Coronado Springs.
Yeah. We did to and fro about a few others. There's the French Quarter, which a lot of people seem to highly recommend.
Caribbean Beach as well, that's got a really good drive up.
Caribbean Beach. One for us for Coronado Springs. We both like our Mexican food.
Yes, we do. Yeah, so we're really looking forward to staying at Coronado Springs. The two, I think there's 2 restaurants. There's another Maya Grill and the Pepper Market. They look really good, and I like the little shop because we've watched a couple of vlogs on Coronado Springs, because before we booked anything we went to YouTube, as everybody probably does, to see the inside of the rooms and things like that. So I don't know, Coronado Springs just stepped up for us really. I liked the theming, I liked the colours, I liked the resort. I mean, all the resorts are beautiful really, but this one was just, it seemed a little more magical for us, and definitely up our street.
Yeah, we'll put a link to one of the vlogs that shows pretty much the showcase of Coronado Springs, and it gives you a little bit of a look on all the places to go.
Oh yeah, the overview one that I watch all the time.
The Pepper Market is a quick service restaurant, and the Maya Grill is table service.
Yeah.
And there's also Rick's Cafe and Bar, which is like a little bar, and you can get bar food and that as well there, I think.
It's really good. Also, we didn't mention, and I'm really sorry, we're digressing back a little bit, with booking the holiday through Disney, we have got free Disney dining.
Mm-hmm.
So when we were reading up on it, originally the value resorts, you didn't get anything. I think you got free breakfast. That was it. They didn't offer anything else, so we decided to pay a little bit extra, go for the moderate, and have the Disney dining plan because it saved us money when we were there. Because that's one thing we did notice. As much as it is cheap to eat outside of Disney, to eat in Disney it can be a little bit expensive. So this is going to save us quite a bit of money, and we're always up for that, really.
Yeah, I mean initially the booking was for a quick service dining plan only, which you would get 2 quick service meals every day, plus 2 snack credits and your refillable mug for the whole stay, which is only usable at the resorts. But we decided to upgrade it to the Disney dining plan, which with that you get the 1 quick service credit, a table service credit, and 2 snack credits a day, as well as the refillable mug. We paid an extra, I think
364.
About 360 quid for that extra, which seems a lot, but there was a few. We wanted to do 1 or 2 character meals for starters, and there was also, when we looked at places to eat, there was a few sit-down table service meals that we wanted to do.
Definitely.
Both in the parks and in Disney Springs. Obviously there's a lot more there from when we were there 2 years ago. And there was just a few places that we really wanted to eat that were just table service, so we thought we'd go for the Disney dining plan and get them for free-ish. It's £260 more, but
it worked out beneficial for us. Like I say, we've done so much research on this that we wanted to make sure that we were just doing what was right for us, really. We know what we want, so we're hoping our vlogs will be able to give you a little bit of info on where we want to eat, and we are going to give you our plan. We're going to show you where we want to eat and things like that as well, just to add on to that.
Yeah, also when we booked our holiday this year, they also offered free memory maker.
Yeah.
Which 2 years ago they didn't offer, and we actually paid for it. And I think we got an extra $50 off of it from paying it before the trip. So I think it was about $150 at the time. But it was money well spent. It was incredible. If they don't offer it free in the future, I think it's worth buying, because you get all your pictures from meet and greets with a photographer there. Anytime you see a photo pass photographer, you get your pictures for the memory maker. So they're not free because you pay for that, but you get every single one of them. And if you buy them separately, they're $10, $15.
Yeah, definitely.
A picture.
So it is worth having the memory maker. I mean, some of the pictures we had, and we'll pop a couple in for you guys to see. Some of the pictures we had from the last visit they were incredible. They were really, really pretty, and they add in extra bits, so you can put a border around it and things like that you can mess with the pictures a little bit as well. Yeah. So that, you can have a lot of fun doing that, especially, and it's just all your memories are there in one place.
And you also get, on certain rides, you'll get a ride pictures as well.
Or video.
And there's 2 rides now. There's the 7 Dwarf Mine Train and the Tower of Terror at the moment. Whether they'll do more in the future, don't know. But they both offer a little video. Also with that, you get what's called magic shots. And they are the photo pass photographers, generally around the parks, have the ability to make you pose in a specific way, and then add something special to it, like a character or balloons, butterflies, stuff like that. I'll put 1 or 2 pictures in there now so you can see that as well.
Yeah, we had such a good trip in 2014, and I think because we enjoyed, I mean, we love Universal, don't get me wrong, like I'm Harry Potter crazy, so we love Universal, but this time, just for this one trip, we just want to make it all Disney based.
Just this one trip for now.
For now. That might change after we've been, but yeah, we're just a little bit Disney crazy, aren't we? Mm-hmm. Like the rest of you, I suppose. So, along the dining plan, we got the memory maker. Yeah, we've got a free $100 gift card as well, because we booked it. I think you can get this through Virgin as well, but we booked directly through Walt Disney World, and I'll pop a link to the website below. We just found it was a little bit cheaper, the tickets were cheaper, and you got, I don't know, I just think they'll make it's more special, I think, because you're booking it through Disney. You get specialised emails, your paperwork's on Walt Disney World, and I know that might not mean anything to some people, but for me that that was a big thing. I wanted to make sure we did it through Disney this time.
Yeah, also you get your free magic bands as well.
Oh yeah.
Which unfortunately, outside the US they won't post to you, but you can pick them up at guest services when you get to your resort.
Yeah, so when you go in for registration, I think they've given them then, don't they? Which is exciting. I can't wait to do them. But you also get to personalise them, so you can name them whatever you want.
Yeah, you put your name on the inside of them. You can pick one of, I think it's about 7 to 9 different colours now, and you can choose what colour you want, and like I say, put your name or a character or something like that on the back of it as well.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, we're totally psyched out, and we can't wait for it to go. I can't believe it's still 417 days away.
Yep.
It feels like forever. However, when we booked this on the 20th of April, so we've had it booked for quite a while, but the date has been in our mind since last November.
Probably more than that. I think around about 6 months after we came back from my last trip in December 2014, we started thinking about maybe we could do it again.
Yeah. Just before we finish our vlog, one thing I did want to say, if anybody can help us out, we are in a massive debate about getting a car. Huge debate, massive. We have little, I know we've only been twice before as a couple, but we have little traditions. One is eating at Red Lobster because we absolutely love it.
Mm-hmm.
Red Lobster we highly recommend to anybody. And we found another restaurant as well called Sweet Tomatoes, which is a salad place, and I know that might sound a little blah to some people, but we absolutely loved it. I've never eaten salad like this before, and it's a buffet. I think it was about $7 a head of that for dinner, and it was incredible. And you could take it home.
Yeah, I think the fact that when you go to restaurants in Florida, I mean, I think 90% of Florida it's all about steak or fried chicken, burgers. It's just, and sometimes something different like Sweet Tomatoes was the salad and pasta and stuff like that. It just makes a nice change.
Yeah, definitely.
And just a bit freshen up midway during the holiday. You can go there and just get something a bit fresher.
Yeah, so if you were having like a down day, so to speak, because you're not going into the parks and things like that, and you wanted to step away from rich food and things, Sweet Tomatoes was a really good place, so we do highly recommend that. So we're in the debate about what to do about a car. We don't know whether to hire it just for the 2 weeks because we are quite big people, and you will see through the vlogs, hopefully, fingers crossed, of us losing a little bit of weight before we go. Well, quite a bit of weight before we go next year. So we've been watching a lot of vlogs, and we can see the Magical Express, as much as it's exciting, going and waiting for the bus and getting on the bus and your luggage getting put into your room for you. It sounds wonderful, but the buses are quite small, and I'm just concerned we're being a little bit uncomfortable. Or will we be just so excited that we won't care about that?
I think they are, but the other thing I've been reading a lot is just people saying about hiring cars from Disney when you get there. Not actually from Disney, but they've got certain ports, certain places around. I think there's 3 or 4 points around Disney resorts, including the Swan and Dolphin is one of them, where you can pick a car up, and it's cheaper to do it from there than it is from the airport, because obviously the airport, when the hire cars out there, next to taxis and stuff like that, so it's cheaper to do that, so we'd still be getting the Magical Express. But then it's just the flip side of, do we get it for the 2 weeks, or do we get it for a few days and rely on the Disney transport, like the buses and the monorail and the boat as well?
We've got no issue using the transport inside Disney or anything like that. We've been on it before, it really does not bother us. But we like to do stuff outside the parks as well, so do we give ourselves the freedom, or do we, I don't know, I want to go to the Florida Mall, like that goes without question, and I want to go to the outlets as well, especially to the Disney store that's there. That's incredible, you can pick up some stuff. But I don't know, we don't know what to do, so if any of you guys have got any recommendations, or if you have done this before, then please drop us a note below. We'd love to speak to you and find out what you guys did.
Okay. So I think we're going to end it there.
Sorry for a long vlog, guys, but we had a lot to tell you this week.
Our next one in 2 weeks' time will be the start of our slideshow presentation. So that will be the day 1, so it's our first full day of our 2014 trip. I hope you enjoy the slideshows. They didn't take me too long to do. The music was a bit of a pain. But I put them together reasonably quickly, so they're not exactly expert, but it's a starting place for me as well. So I hope you enjoy them. First, like I say, the first one will be in 2 weeks' time, and then 2 weeks after that we'll be back with a bit more about our early plans. So where we did want to go, we want to eat, fast passes and stuff like that. So that'll be in 4 weeks' time. Another thing we'll discuss at that point is we've decided to do a year of Disney films. So we've picked, from our 52-week point to our holiday, we've picked a film a week, and we'll run through some of them with you next time as well.
I'm looking forward to that. I think it's going to be fun because it's a countdown in for us. Once it gets to 52 weeks, and oh dear, this is getting real. And then we start watching Disney films all the way to that. And what we've done as well, we've integrated them into holidays and things like that. So we'll watch Christmas ones at Christmas, Halloween ones like Hocus Pocus and whatever at Halloween, Nightmare Before Christmas and stuff. So it's just, we've really, I know we're going to sound really sad and we're sorry about that, guys, but we've really put a lot of work into this trip.
Yeah, I think it's because we booked it so far out, it's trying to make the build up to it as exciting.
Yeah.
Because obviously once you get a cut 2-3 months out, it's going to be exciting anyway, but when you're over a year out, it's trying to find things to keep it exciting, which is another reason why we're doing the vlogs, because it's just keeping it going until we get there.
I mean, we're super excited anyway and probably don't need any of this, but it's nice to be able to share it with you guys. It's nice for you. I don't know if it's nice for you, but I think it'd be nice for you guys to see what our plans are, the research we do, the work that we put into the trips, because I think with a Disney holiday you have to plan. There's no way that you can go on this type of holiday without planning. So guys, again, we've tried to say goodbye and we've given you a whole lot more information. So we're really, really sorry. But we can't help it. We're excited to be doing these vlogs. And if you do like them, please like below, thumbs up, would be lovely. And subscribe. So you just know when our next videos are out.
Yep.
But we'll leave it here for you guys because we've probably bored you to death now.
That's it for this week. See you soon.
Thanks guys, bye!